just make an official statement, please. RE/MAX and Top Edmonton Real Estate, please just make an official statement. Hey friends, it's me. I just woke up, hence why I'm wearing a toque or a beanie, as Americans like to call it. I have been struggling with whether or not I wanted to do this video because I guess it's just unfortunate that the person in question, I don't think he was all there in regards to mental health. I don't know if there is the correct term to use. I'm not up to date on the correct language for these types of things. I'm sorry. But yeah, so why don't we just start where it started? Why don't we start where it just started? Yesterday, Jeff Samsonow tweeted me, and I'll throw up screenshots. Feel like this should go on one of those social media fail lists Hello Beverly is always doing. The reason why I like social media fails isn't to throw shade, but I feel like it's the easiest way for people to learn what not to do on social media. And just do the complete opposite of a fail, pretty much. So he tagged me in that, and then he showed me this. It was in response to his own tweet. This new RE/MAX campaign is wild. And you can see that this realtor in Edmonton, his name is Wally, he went off on Twitter. Like, he literally went off. And I'll share some of the tweets now while I'm talking. So people were saying, was he hacked? People are tagging RE/MAX, which is the real estate brokerage that he works for. So people were tagging RECA, the Real Estate Council of Alberta, tagging them in the tweets so that they would see them. People were making memes, me, myself included. Like, it was a lot of fun yesterday on Twitter, I'm not gonna lie. But then, Wally, went away for a little bit and was silent on Twitter, and we were just having fun, with all the tweets and the content. I think everyone was like, wow, this dude must be hacked. But I can confirm that he wasn't hacked. But I can tell you that he told me I was an amazing human being, and I was like, if I was an amazing human being, I wouldn't have shared Jeff Samsonow's tweet, and it probably would have taken longer to spiral out of control. But as of now, Jeff Samsonow's tweet has 483 likes, 178 retweets, 44 comments. And then my retweet of that saying how not to use social media has 13 retweets and 113 likes. I'm just saying, the reach of what's happened is it spreads like wildfire. And if you've ever been in a social media crisis, I've made mistakes in the past, and it's just you have to learn when to fuck up. And I think, unfortunately, in this case, he wasn't listening to people's advice, and it's just unfortunate. Even if you have a disclaimer on your profile that says my views do not represent my employer's, which he didn't in this case, obviously, but just in general, that's not enough of a disclaimer. Someone posted this tweet about his personal or political views have nothing to do with RE/MAX and are his own. However, if he is suffering, RE/MAX will do everything they can to ensure he gets the help he needs. I know this because I am a RE/MAX agent, which is fine, and maybe RE/MAX hopefully will help him and give him the help he needs. But he's inevitably tied to RE/MAX. It says right in his name. People are going to tie you back no matter what. Even if you say, I don't represent RE/MAX, or this isn't representative of RE/MAX. And this is why it's so important as well, learning time. This is why it's so important as well for companies to have their notifications on and to be checking things on a consistent basis, because this probably could have been stopped had someone from RE/MAX contacted him directly and told him stop posting. it wasn't that hard. Like someone just needed to tell him. I think someone with authority needed to tell him to stop posting, shut it down, put your phone away. And sadly, I feel like people tried, but he took it the wrong way. Here's some screenshots he shared on his Twitter of people texting him and him saying this, "You're threatening my life." And in no way do these look like, or like, unless he's leaving something out, but they don't look like they're life-threatening messages at all. It's also very important to remember that if you make a mistake on a specific social media platform, that mistake will transfer over to other social media platforms. So I found some Google reviews last night. This might be already outdated because it is the next day, but people have left him Google reviews. Someone had left a huge post with screenshots on his Facebook page. You need to take a handle on all of these things so it doesn't spread, because we've all seen it before. And as I said before, social media crises, problems spread like wildfire. And you just need to learn when to stop. I'm going to end this video because 1, I have to go wash my hair, and 2, it is getting pretty long. But as of the day after this whole happened, it's almost noon, 12 p.m., and RE/MAX has yet to include any sort of statement. And what I can see from people sharing things online is that Wally, top Edmonton real estate, is claiming that his account was hacked. I have the receipts that say otherwise. I'm going to throw them up. I think this was a really bad move to make. I think it was like, you either own it or you apologize. In this case, if he didn't want to apologize, he should have just been like, "I'm not sorry for standing up what I believe in, but I am sorry for the insults that I threw at people," or something. When I talked to him, I said, maybe you need to start thinking about an apology to try and gain business or to try and recover from this. And he said, "I'm not sorry," which was like, whoa. He said he's not sorry and that he would think about doing an apology. But I guess he decided to say the account was hacked. I don't know who told him to say this, but really, Jeff Samsonow puts it best in this tweet. Also, they've now removed the chance at using any health-related issues as a possible reason for the rants. Not saying that is a good reason or the truth, but that narrative is now gone, and as a possibility for them to appear honest and or like they knew what they are doing. Some people are saying, "I'll never use RE/MAX again." Who knows if that's actually true, because it is, again, I understand that RE/MAX was in his name, but he's an agent that works for RE/MAX, works at RE/MAX, but they're still going to get crucified anyway. Someone else said that they will use RE/MAX now to buy a house because they appreciate a company that has a backbone. But does RE/MAX or does this agent have a backbone if they're going to take the easy way out saying their account was hacked? And then did they also hack his phone? Because I have texts. He threw up texts of him talking to people. And I have the number I texted was the one on his old Facebook posts. So if it wasn't him, did they hack his Facebook too to change the phone number? Did they forward his phone number to somewhere else? And why would someone hack his account? What would be the point? I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Leave me a comment. Follow me on Twitter so you can catch up with the latest tea on this whole situation. Just make an official statement, please. RE/MAX and Top Edmonton Real Estate, please just make an official statement. If you're going to claim it's been hacked, write it out on your website, "We've been hacked," or something, or tweet it. But I have the receipts, I have screenshots, so I don't know. I just don't know what to say anymore.